Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're enjoying the rest of your weekend here. Just wanted to come out in the garage here, get some a little bit of bench time in. Nothing too involved or detailed. Just want to just kind of tinkering around tonight a little bit. And we got an old friend back on the bench today. If you guys that follow my videos, remember maybe early on in my channel, I did a series on my dad's old models that he still has around, and it was I had called it the Survivor series, and this was the second installment in that. This car was featured in that, and along with two other ones, MPC Dodge Challenger 1970 and an MPC 1972 Barracuda. If you guys have not seen that video, go back and check it out. It's called Survivors Blast from the Past, Mopar Muscle. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it. It's a little bit more in depth on this car. So I'm not going to go in. This is not a history lesson on this car. I basically already did that in that video. We got another topic for this video with this car. And I mentioned something in that video that it had something, had an issue with it. And we're going to address that today, finally. You see this car here has missing his bumper a long time ago. Now, I can never remember seeing this car with a bumper on it when I was growing up. So it's been a long time, guys, that this thing has had no bumper. And like I said in that video, I tried to find a bumper a couple times. I had one on eBay that I was bidding on, and literally at the last second, I got outbid on it, and I've never been able to find one since. Now the back bumper, these seem to be a little bit more available. You can find them just a little bit easier because see they got the date right on the license plate there area. So, but the front bumper is very hard to find. But I was talking to a friend of mine at work, Chip Decker, and he was telling me, I said, I got a couple of them old parts kits. He said, I think I probably got a couple bumpers for that. And lo and behold, look at this. This, guys, he brought me in a bumper. So we've got a front bumper for the 1970 GTX by Johan. Chip, very much appreciated. I thank you for it. I told Dad about it. And he was excited about having a bumper back on that now. And so that's one thing we're going to do today. We're going to get this bumper back on the car and get him 100% complete looking again. So talked to Dad about this, and he said go ahead and take these rubber bumpers here and just go ahead and make them black as they would have been on the real deal. So that's what we're going to do, and we're just going to do that with a Sharpie right here. So we're going to get that going, and then what we're going to do is I think we're going to try to see if we can bring some shine back to this guy a little bit better than what you see now. Got my Novus 2 out. It's the fine scratch remover / polish. Guys, I love this stuff. I know there's quite a few other guys that do use it, and I've had great success with it. I think it does a really nice job, cleans it up. I had a 70 Roadrunner that I did, and I had cleared the car and was polishing out, and I had a bunch of swirl scratches in the top, and it just didn't look good. And then I've got onto this stuff. Matter of fact, watching, I think, what is it? Scale Model Techniques, I believe was Don Yost's channel, and he was talking about this, and that's where I had first actually really started hearing about the Novus products. So I ordered me one of these, and man, I've had so much success with it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to color up these bumpers here on or the rubber parts on the bumper, and then as that's give it time to dry up just a little bit, I'm going to put that to the side, and then we're going to try to see if we can't polish out this body a little bit. Now, you know, you got these glue burn marks back here, melt marks from that stuff. There's not much we can do about that now because I will not restore this. I won't strip the paint off of it just because, you know, it was Dad's, and that's just the way it's going to stay. But anyway, we're going to see if we can at least polish it up, and hopefully we don't go through the paint on the edges too much. So I'm going to give it just a light polish and see what we get. But first of all, I'm going to put this towel down here because I like to have a towel on here. And guys, I'm working at a different angle today because I've actually got my small little tripod sitting on the bench so I can actually sit down I got a little bit more control if I can sit down and rest my arms on the bench too. And so we're just going to go with this. So I'm going to try, I'm working around the camera. So if I hold this off to the edge, guys, that's why. So we'll go ahead and we're just going to take this and let's just go ahead and hope this stays in focus for you. So we're just going to see what we can do with this guy. There we go. Look at that coming right out. Look at that. Without messing up too much here. Now I just want to bring out that highlight. Now look at there. See that already? Look at that. Stands right out. Kind of show you the way I get, guys, the way that I do this. Not a whole lot different than what other guys do. But just to show you on the channel here. And wrap that around the corner. One side, look at that. Just brings it all out right there. Now we'll come get this other side. And I think we'll have plenty of time, this being a permanent marker like this. It should set up okay as we're polishing the body. And then we can go ahead and put this on the front and get her complete. Check that out. This is Sunday, early Sunday evening. I'm doing this. I don't normally work all day on Sundays, but today I did. Trying to play catch up a little bit, and just wanted to come out in the garage tonight, just tinker around a little bit. I said, you know what? I got a perfect idea for a video. All right, guys, and that's all I'm going to do on that. Now, see, look at that. There. Now we got our black bumpers on there. So probably, you know what? I could probably widen this driver's out just a little bit, but I don't want to get on the rest of the chrome there. Let's just widen this up a little bit. There we go. That's good right there. We're going to leave that right where it is. All right. Put Sharpie back. Set this off to the side here. Right there we go. All right. Now, we're going to do some polishing here. And I tell you what, I'll show you what I use, guys, for my polishing pads. These work really well. These are the Hoppies number 9. It's your bulk cotton gun cleaning patches. These are for the 38 to 45 caliber, or your 410 20 gauge shotgun. But they're 2x2 inch is what they are. So, and I get these. These were like about $7.79 at Dunham's. So now they actually have another, and it was by shoot, I can't remember. I had the package out here. There's another one. There's another brand, and it's like a cotton flannel. And these are like that on one side, but not like the other ones were, but they work really well. These kind of got two different textures on them. There you can see that's kind of a little bit of a deeper fiber there, and this is like a lot smoother. They'd be like the outside of a flannel shirt. So that's the side we want to use on that, because it's good and soft. They don't scratch. Good and soft and everything. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to take this hood off. Like I said, I don't want to burn up a whole lot of time on this. I may do just a small portion of it, and then cut away and then come back. But we'll see how it goes here. So I'm gonna shake this up real good, and then put just a little bit on here. That ought to do it right there for now. So let's just start with the top. Let's see what we can. Okay, so we see what it looks like now. Let's see what kind of shine we can get back out of this thing. And I know Dad will be watching this, so he didn't know I was going to polish it out, so he'll have a surprise to see. Okay, now see there, that paint we're pulling off? That's why we want to be pretty careful, because you don't want to burn through those corners. And then I take a fresh one here. Take a fresh one. And then we're just gonna, we'll leave that set. And really, I mean, I don't leave it set very long at all because you really don't need to, I found out. And we're just gonna, in a swirl motion here. Just keep swirling that until we, you guys look at that. See, that's coming right back out. Smoothed it right out. You can see now over the side versus the top. See there? Not bad for a 50-plus-year-old paint job, huh? Still holding up. So let's go ahead and we'll use that same one, a little different spot. I just take the top off of this, guys, because so many times this tip clogs up on here, so it's hard to squeeze it out of there anyway. So, all right, let's go to the trunk. Say, by doing this, it'll give us time to get that marker on that bumper to set up, and then we can go ahead and put that on the front too. All the while, try to keep that side glass from popping out on me. Grab this other one. You really just on and then right back off is really all you got to do. Try to keep in that swirl. Okay, see there, look at that. See, that's coming back pretty nice. So we'll just go ahead and do the sides here. And again, really don't have to spend a whole, now see, even though that's, I'll just go ahead and pitch that one out. You get so many of these. And then the one that I use to wipe that off, then I'll use this one. It's kind of like keep cycling in and out. I'll just use this now for the polish. And then I'll grab a fresh one. For wiping it off. Yeah, that's what I want to say. I knew I'd spit it out sooner or later. Just out here, chilling out on a Sunday, early Sunday evening. Doing what I like to do. Stress reliever. And sharing it with you guys. So, appreciate you guys watching the videos. Having a good time here. Might not worry too much about the top of that door. Although I will show you a little trick. Okay, that's coming out nice. Let's take one of these applicators. Let's just try this. We'll just put that in that bottle there. Let's just see what we can do if we can't get the top of that door. Can you put a little bit more pressure on it that way? I'm trying not to pop that. This side won't be a deal because I don't have the side window anymore. I'm just trying not to pop that side window out of there if I can help it. Now then we should be able to take the corner of this towel. All right, that's good. So that's shining up nice. All right, guys, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and finish. I'm going to go ahead and finish this side, and then I'll be right back. All right, guys, I just did a little bit off camera there just to speed it up so don't burn up too much video time. So I got this side done, and I've got up to this side over here. So let's go ahead and finish this part. Do that on camera here, and I got all these old used ones over here. We'll just toss them to the side. Grab me a fresh one here. And then we'll just go ahead and finish up this side back here. As I tell you, man, that really brought, you really see that metallic come back in there. So we'll just get this quarter panel back here and this sail panel there. Plus, it's always fun to just come out and play around with a classic Johan kit. That's not too close to you there. All right. All right, guys. That looks pretty good. There she is, restored. Now, let's see if you can see that metallic. You can see the metallic coming back through there, really nice. So, got the sides, got her done all the way around now. So she's looking pretty good. So let's hit this hood real quick. Get the hood. Same deal. Just bring her back to life here. Yeah, as I'm sitting here glancing at that hood, that really brought that out to make them black on there. So, looks good. All right, I think that's going to do it for the polish. It's just something quick you can do, you know, older paint. You never know how something's going to react, but this stuff I've found doesn't really have any, at least that I've found, that many adverse effects with any of the paint. So, of course, a lot of the paint that I use on cars, guys, is automotive enamel. So, it's a little more durable there. So, a little bit more forgiving, maybe, I guess, with some of this stuff. But, and not that I'm a great paint expert either. I just know what I use on my stuff and what seems to work. So, all right, guys, look at that. Okay. Shine come back. Metallics showing up really nice. And again, there's that great Hemi with the Mickey Thompson valve covers. All right. Stick to the task at hand, Eric. We already looked at this over once. Put the hood back on. All right, there she is, guys. Now, I think we're probably going to be good to go ahead and get this bumper back on. And what I'm going to use for that, I'm going to have to use this Extreme Power. It's basically like just a super glue, CA glue. And we're going to use that to put that bumper on. So we're going to put this here. And we're going to hold this. Actually, I want to take one of these applicators because I'll use one of these for this. Like I said, guys, trying not to burn up too much video time, but it seems like most of my videos, I burn it up anyway. So, but hey, let's have fun, right? It's about having fun. Get that in the right spot where you can see. Okay. All right. So here's that bumper. And I think these are, yeah, we should be good. We should be good to go on that. Now, obviously, we don't want to polish any of this with that stuff because it'll take the plating right off. I found that out one time, a long time ago. Not a good idea. All right, now look at our mounting points here. It looks like right here is where, right here is probably where that bumper will mount up to. So we're gonna hold it up there and see where our mounting points are. And then we'll go from there. So let's see underneath here. Yeah, probably right along this bottom, along with those. What I'm going to do is take a little sandpaper. Just a little sandpaper, run right across here without getting into that. And we'll see. Sometimes you think you have a solid mounting point, and then it doesn't work that way. Just to see where that's gonna set in. It's hard to see. Okay, I see where we can hook it. We'll sand this off here too, so we're gonna go on the top of that. Right here on these. And this will go back and sit in Dad's display case, so this should hold just fine. So, take this glue here. It's my applicator here. And we're going to just see about, let's take, better get this side too. It's already, we'll scuff that. Looks like he already had that scuffed up for that reason anyway. That old glue, that may be why that came off the first time around. Just didn't want to hold. So we're going to take this. I'm just going to dip this in here. It's like the old Brill Cream commercials. They say a little dab will do you. So let's put that on the bumper. And I don't know if this will be a good enough mounting point. Grab a little more glue there. Make sure you can see it. I'm holding it to where I can see it in the camera. Let's see if it's good enough to bite. May not get it yet. Yep. I'll be right back, guys. I got to look at this just a little bit closer. I'll be right back. All right, guys. I did some scraping and stuff off of camera. There's just, otherwise it would have burned up too much time for what I wanted to do here. But we're going to try to get this back on now. Set about like that. Let's try this again. A little bit of glue here. Too much. I think I see where my mounting points are. We're just going to put some along here. Some along here, and then a little bit, I scraped some paint off of these fenders right here. And I don't want this to be up too close on where the chrome is because it could fog, and I really don't want it to fog after we've waited so long to get it back on here. Let's see if that's going to take. I just need to be able to hold it for a while. I may have to. Oh, look at that. I think it's going to hold on these outside edges. That's perfect. Look at there, guys. I think, nope. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys. That didn't go 100% quite as planned. But anyway, hey, guess what? We got it done. Now, believe it or not, I actually ended up using some good old-fashioned Testors tube glue. A little bit slower setting and stuff, but I just, even after I polished or sanded and scraped that plastic, that CA glue just wasn't grabbing. Sometimes I found that on that. It just kind of weird how that happens sometimes. But anyway, hey guys, we got it on there. Look at this. So here's the finished product. I don't want to touch that too much just yet, but there we go. Look at that. She is complete. Pop, you're watching. There you go. She's all back together. She's got a nice shine on it now. Cleaned up. I actually hit the front glass and the back glass while I was off camera there. So those cleaned up pretty nice too. So there she is. Like I said, I don't want to touch that side glass because I'm afraid it's going to pop out on me like the other one did at some point. But anyway. Well, there it is, guys. 70 GTX by Johan. I said, if nothing else, man, I got to come out and play with an old Johan kit again. They're awesome. I'm actually starting to get a nice little collection of my own going. I did a video on one of them that I did, stuff that I've had, but I've actually acquired a couple since then. So, but anyway, so the products used today, Novus 2, fine scratch remover, plastic polish, works great, love it. Doesn't take that long to use. And of course I tried the extreme power, ended up resorting to the Testors there, like I just said a minute ago there. So, but hey guys, that's what this is about. It run longer than I had planned, but man, it's always fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. Say it wasn't much to it, but we just got to come out and play with a model car for a little bit. And this will go back on Dad's shelf now. It can sit there proud and 100% complete. Got the bumper back on and is looking good. And again, Chip, thanks, man. Appreciate it so much. Dad will be glad to see this. That his baby, so to speak, is all back together again. So I'm just going to set this here as we close out. There we go. You guys can see it on the side there. So, all right, guys, that's it. All I got. That's all I got for now. I won't yak any more for you here, but appreciate you dropping back by the garage, taking time out of your day to watch my video. I appreciate it. And so that's really all I got for this one. So I'm gonna close it up. So you guys, subscribers, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate the subscriptions and having a good time here. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and give me a like, please. Share the video with a friend, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. We got plenty more fun stuff coming down the road. So I'm gonna wrap it up for now, guys. This is Eric from Eric's Model Garage. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and happy modeling.